Rings of Power friends, get up. It is the frickin' season 2 finale. I don't know how the heck we got here. Well, I know how. It's an only 8 episode season and it freaking flew by like that. And they dropped the first 3 episodes at one time. So it's realistically only been like 5 weeks, but I feel like it came and went in the blink of an eye. And I am having such deja vu because similarly to last season, same time, same place last season, I have that same genuine curiosity as to how the frick they are going to wrap all of this up. Obviously we know, and of course with the renewed confirmation that Amazon has committed to the full 5 season storyline here for the show, not everything's necessarily going to be all tied up in a perfect little bow for the next 2 years of however long we have to wait between now and season 3. But I am resolved to the fact that things are, well, I've been saying this for the past few weeks. I don't think things are ending on a happy note here. Nothing about this season has gone well. Everything has just been playing into Sauron's hand, and I feel like there's still a lot of tragedy in store for Celebrimbor. You know, I need confirmation that Arondir is alive. If he's not, I will be salty. I will be sad. I will have lots of emotions. So there's a lot of tragedy still at stake here. Aregion, like, things are, there is still so much that needs to be somewhat enclosed. It feels like there's still so much that needs to be at least closed up a little bit, like some form of closure. But yes, I've resolved to the fact that I don't think the season's going to have a happy ending, but I'm also resigned to the fact that I think they're still going to be laying the groundwork. This is an open book. It's part of a larger story, so I think they're definitely not afraid to end on a little bit of a tease. I'm just hoping that this finale can match, I know, the penultimate episode last week. I'm still not over it, but they set the bar high with that one, in my opinion. So while yes, I'm curious how the frick they're going to tie all this together. We still have the Stranger. We still have potentially stuff in Númenor. You know, we spent all last week in Aregion, and we still have to resolve everything in Aregion, as well as everything else that's going to shiz elsewhere. Like, however, I do have some renewed hope thanks to you guys. I loved your guys' commentary in the comment section from last week, and a lot of you guys were pointing out the obvious that I was neglecting the whole time, which is like, Gilgal has got a ring on his finger. No wonder we've been semi-okay when there were frickin' thousands of orcs versus Elrond and the 20 elves that we have left. Khazad-dûm is obviously, that's, oh my god, I'm forgetting about this too. There's still so much. I'm gonna just sit down, shut up, and watch, because how are they gonna wrap this all up somehow? So much still has to happen, so we'll see how they can squeeze all this in. What's the runtime here? What are we rocking with? Now we're in 13 mins. Okay, like same as last week. Phew. All right, well, without further ado, my friends, let's get in the Rings of Power Season 2 finale. Oh my god.
It's the ring. It has him. Mind and soul.
Jesus, he freaking took out his own men. Thank God he spared Disa.
No matter what you hear, do not follow me down that line.
Oh my god. He's gotta freaking face his own father. Does he have to, you know what, and eliminate him? He's got a big choice to make. It's either his father now or the entirety of Khazad-dûm. Wakey, wakey. Oh god. Frank, you're gonna disturb it. Oh, Jesus.
Take off the ring! I said take it off! I'll take off the whole heart! You're strong enough to wield an axe, but are you strong enough to use it against your father? No, father. I'm not. Take it off. I beg you. A dwarf should never beg. No! Come and see, my son! Come and see!
Keep your voice down. You're gonna friggin' wake it up. You already did. It's gonna gobble you up.
The dynasty of Durin.
I mean, yeah, that's frickin' unlimited supply right there. It's not worth it though, team.
It's not our mountain, father. With these rings, it could be.
He looks so deranged, like so, it has taken a toll. Yeah, look, there it is, the orange glow. Nikes! Oh my god! That lightning whip is gonna come and get him. Oh, oh, oh.
Forgive me, my son. King Durin.
Oh. Holy fudge. Oh my god. Well, that addresses that. Oh my god. What an opening. That was... But he left his ring. Oh god, I pray that Durin doesn't friggin' take it. I can't believe this is the frickin' last one for however many years now, y'all. Like, what the heck? Oh my god. But seeing that Balrog again, dang, it felt like just yesterday that we had seen that towards the ends of season 1, and holy, that was beautiful. Oh my god, and terrifying. Alright, well, he definitely abandoned his search for his staff. Because look where he is! Oh, unless this is some sort of vision. But if not, this is not a great sign. The place is deserted.
Manwë promised you would come.
My faith in you, old friend, did not.
They know each other, I knew it.
5 of us there were. You knew none of us would ever hope to defeat Sauron alone. You journeyed to Rhûn, seeking answers.
No, is this a weird ploy?
Your name was Staff.
He's tempting you. No, 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 no.
2 halflings gave me aid.
Yes.
Yeah, he's probably been torturing them behind the scenes.
Brandyfoot,
Oh, this is
need
Bane.
not worry. Come. Hobbit, Nori, they were not to be harmed. They won't be. I see now I was foolish to place trust in such low company.
Ow! Oh!
Is he the fellow you were looking for out here all along?
I don't... What's happening?
Hope my actions today will lead you to know better of
I don't trust him. I don't... What? No. I don't trust. I don't...
You pity him whose blade was at your throat. Pity will not defeat Sauron.
And if you were to defeat Sauron, would that suffice?
In time, we will both be his successors.
I would sooner walk this desert forevermore, nameless and forgotten.
Then you give me little choice of...
Yep.
We'll give you a taste of the suffering. Should Sauron prove victorious? No. I'll be waiting.
He's against Sauron. So eager to destroy him, yet become him. Ouch! They're out here getting flat Stanley'd. Okay. Using the Force, yes. Well, that's a shame. He just killed off that dude. I was so curious about these masked men. These cursed men who've been serving him. And they just died. Now, what the frick's going down over here? Ugh.
Leaders of the faithful, we have learned why Miriel was able to bewitch the sea. He has an ally of cunning powers and is now gathering strength to make us bleed.
You're gonna try to link her to Sauron?
Sauron. Traitors of Westerness.
Just when I thought we had secured a freaking dub in this place. We can't have anything. You freaking jealous, salty Weasley, oh, are you realizing that this is not where you want to be, Aarion? You realizing you don't want to work for the wrong team? Come back. I would love nothing more than for her to get her wits back and realize she's been working for the enemy here. I actually want her to, like, do the right thing. Please. I know I've been dunking on her the entirety of this season, but she lost her way. I think you can find it again. She knows this is wrong. Unless she's just going to tell her father and Muriel to get out now.
Clear them out! Are there any faithful in there?
No, move along.
Okay, alright.
Shall I tell Arthur some of your insolence?
Yes, use your newfound power for good. Okay.
Move along.
I take back everything I said. Hey, Aarion, I'm sorry. But don't make me speak too soon, girl. Stick with this.
I know a ferryman who can get us outside the city.
Travel only by night. Stars shall be your friends and make safe your steps.
You're not going with.
My place is here.
And where is mine? If not with you.
It is called Narsin.
Freaky ass and a deal.
Destiny.
Yes, king. Oh god. Okay. Alright, this is a little hype. Oh. I forgot about this. Oh god. Oh my god. Well, everyone here is just toast. This is... Well... The lone archer. Parkour, okay. So, I was gonna say this is about to be short-lived, but... Girl, you were supposed to leave! Oh wait, actually no. Friggin' Celebrimbor told her to rescue as many as she could. Dang, you shouldn't be there though. He bought you time. Time's ticking. Oh, great.
Set them free. And I will go willingly. I will give you 9.
She's like, yeah, I'll corrupt the orcs. No. Oh my god. Okay, f***ing Joffrey, Jesus.
Have you ever seen orcs in the heat of combat? Gondolin fair. They say it went on. Tell me where you have hidden the rings, and I will end your suffering now.
Oh.
All I have done has been for you. I wish only to share them with the world. Let me.
But the rings are beyond your reach, as I shall be ere long.
For soon I shall go to the shores of the morning, borne hence by a wind that you can never follow.
Oh, frick that.
There are ways of keeping you alive.
Well, frick that.
No, hear me. Hear me! Hear the dying words of Celebrimbor. The rings of power shall destroy you. One alone shall prove your utter ruin! I am their master. No,
How can you still talk?
you are their prisoner, Lord of the Rings.
Are you actually crying, sir? Really?
Are you him? Are you Sauron?
They're gonna bend the knee.
I have many names. What is yours?
God, that was so brutal. Dang, his girl dips him and he decides he's gotta leave town. He's gotta get out.
Change your mind?
to replace the one Theo lent me.
I hear you building a home.
And started laying the foundation a few days ago. He asked the gods to keep our love strong as long as the home stood. But when he said it, I felt ill.
Come with me.
You're gonna have an angry fiance hunting you down.
The men of Pelargir.
How the frick did you get here? Oh, mother fricker.
We'll build the watchtower in sight of the river. Fell a few houses if we need to.
Is that coming?
Oh, he saved your life and you killed his best freaking friend.
I never gave up hope. I trust there's room on the ship. Plenty.
Awkward.
Surely an exception can be made.
I'm afraid you're mistaken. My father is now king. Yours is wanted for treason. If I'd had it my way, the old fool would be dead. Shall I have them slaughter the horse?
What is with the horse violence in this season, y'all?
Disrespect me again, and you really will be lost to Middle-earth. Any low man wishing to remain here will deliver a regular allotment of timber. No timber, no supplies. There are only trees.
He just gets worse and worse, doesn't he? Alright, so she's suffering at the rings, but Sauron's gonna freaking come after her. Is he gonna get at her too?
Turn yourself in. How do you expect to destroy Sauron without your ring?
No! Motherfricker! Oh, he put it on! Why is he hiding his face? What happened? Oh! Hello?
When last I looked like this, I was known by another name. Adar is the name I earned. Help me earn it back. Take it. I will recall my children to Mordor.
I have slain more of your children than any elf alive.
Absinine. No more flames.
He's having this change of heart. Right as Sauron's gonna kill you.
Let us create a lasting peace in Middle-earth.
You're gonna die, I'm sorry.
Forever.
So bizarre. He got a taste of his old self back and realized, no, this is a trap. They're infiltrating. This is a trap. This is a trap. He got a taste of his old identity back though, but at his heart he wants to be their father. He took the ring off. Like, wow.
Forgive me, child. It's too late. It is never too late.
No, it is. He's coming for you.
Not even for me.
It's too late.
He's gonna shank him. Oh my god. They're about to Caesar him, y'all. Well, there goes peace. Oh god. F.
Galadriel.
Reunited. Doesn't feel so good. Oh, frick. Oh, she's wavering, y'all. Oh god. Get back on your A game, girl. You got this. Oh god. Oh. Oh god. Oh. Oh my god. He's dead, y'all. You got him. Oh no. Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh. I guess. Oh, that's poetic justice. Oh my god.
Was your design from the beginning?
You think too much of me.
There's a lost cause, girl. Oh. She got the ring. She'll be fine. We know she's gonna be fine. This is just freaking terrifying. Because he knows he's already infiltrated her head.
It is not my wish to harm you.
Do you wish to heal me?
All Middle-earth.
As you have Ezekiel.
Ouch! Oh, this place is toast. What happened? Where's Sauron? Oh, frick. Well. No. Thank God! He is alive, thank God. Oh. Oh my God. This life's freaking work. Ouch!
Galadriel, find the light. We must first touch the darkness.
Oh God.
It's just another of your illusions.
It's all of it.
No, stop. Don't tamper with her further. Oh. No, 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 no. Girl, he's playing with you. Stop it, 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 stop it. You're smarter than this, Galadriel. Come on.
Waiting at your side.
Stop it. Shh. He's playing with you. What the heck? Oh frick, she's gotta freaking fight herself. Alright, well, they made this very literal. She's been battling all season with her past decision making. Oh.
Bane of the seeds you planted.
You're stronger for it. Oh.
I know your mind. The door is still open.
Nope.
The door is shut.
Yes, Daniel LaRusso. Frickin'. Ow! She's got her ring. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. She's fine. That is just a scratch. That's nothing. Ow, ow, ow.
No other place to crown upon your head.
We don't want it.
The free peoples of Middle-earth will always resist you.
Ah. Oh, frick, he's gonna take the ring off her finger. No! Oh, God.
The rings are mine.
Oh, it's over. Wait! Oh, they showed up! Okay, maybe Durin and Elrond's friendship isn't Gondish's.
The prince is in Númenor. Give me your ring.
She's gonna launch herself off this rock, isn't she?
Your ring.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh,
You wish to heal Middle-earth. Heal yourself.
Somebody catch her! Ah! That is a long way to fall, y'all. I mean, we know she survives, but oh my God. Oh my God. Oh! Oh my God, is he gonna put it on to try to save her?
They're losing her. I cannot save her.
Elrond's gotta put it on. He's gotta forsake everything he's been raging against.
I can.
Oh God. The arc for him and Galadriel this season. Holy shnikes.
We have to fix it. Some things can't be fixed.
Oh my god.
No matter how hard we fight, how much it hurts. And sometimes the winds blowing against us are just too strong.
Oh,
Those
his
times,
vision.
Mr. Burrow said, we've just got to accept it. And all anybody can do is try and build something new.
Thank you kindly, Grand Elf. My Grand Elf.
Grand Elf, y'all. Grand Elf.
It's high time I walked my path, and you walked yours.
We're very different creatures, boy.
Not so different at all, if you ask me.
Okay.
It was all a test, wasn't it? I was meant to choose friendship over power. I was meant to find this.
A wizard does not find his staff. It finds him, like his name.
Gandalf.
Fudge, y'all.
That's what they're going to call me, isn't it?
Now let the song begin.
Heck yeah, it can. Biggest friggin' mystery of all.
Pity. I've never known you to be such peaceable company.
What is this place?
A sanctuary.
I'm so happy he's alive, y'all.
Sauron's armies are roving across Bearwalker. We must decide whether to attack and bring the fight to him.
Many, the Region's bravest, fell. They had little strength left with which to fight. Barely had strength to flee.
I would remember the counsel of our dear friend, Celebrimbor. It is not strength that overcomes darkness, but light. And the sun yet shines.
It's gonna end, y'all, but this is so late. Oh, what a different freaking shot compared to the season 1 finale. You know, Sauron overlooking freaking Mordor and everything that, you know, all his plans going accordingly, you know, the darkness that he has just opened versus there's the elves strike back, y'all. The elves are freaking gonna strike back. Okay. All right. I will freaking give it to them. They did it. they wrapped things. They addressed everything that I felt was open-ended, and answered the freaking biggest question and mystery of this show. Freaking Gandalf. Like, okay. This. They pulled it off. My God, I don't even know. I feel like there's not much I can say other than I can't believe it. I honestly, truthfully went into this, yes, genuinely curious as to how they were going to wrap it up, but having some doubts because I do feel like there was still so much ground to cover with the Stranger, the Dark Wizard, Númenor, you know, Men, Isildur, of course, Eregion, Celebrimbor, Adar. Like, there was so much, and they somehow, you know, wrapped up what needed to be. And the arcs for every character, like everybody got, like, I'm just really, I think, very fixated by how full circle so much of the character development came. Obviously, you know, of course, the most obvious ones being, you know, for Galadriel and Elrond, you know, where their friendship starts, and he's so against the rings, protesting in every way, shape, or form that he can, to the point that he's, you know, willing to forfeit their relationship, their friendship, in order to really prove a point and really rub it in Galadriel's face. And for her, you know, obviously already knowing and carrying all the weight of her baggage and her past mistakes, and having that haunting memory of Sauron in her head, because he already had infiltrated and gained her trust and, you know, forged that connection. So the final confrontation, you know, between them was just so wild, but it was really, of course, literally, I mean, they had it very metaphorically, but also literally depicted. It was her perhaps equal parts fighting herself, and, you know, Sauron having to, not necessarily, I don't think she knew that she could defeat him. I don't think that was maybe more so the purpose, but rather her fighting herself and all of that past, you know, regret and remorse, the weight that she's been carrying, you know, the part she had to play in all of this. And the least she can do for now is remedy that for herself, you know, her own sake, her own dignity. You know, similarly for Celebrimbor, God, oh, that was so freaking tragic. Of course, you know, saw that coming, but for him, that was perhaps my favorite part of this whole episode, when he absolves himself. You know, he had expressed all of that guilt, and I'm gonna freaking cry, y'all, just talking about it. His arc, oh god, I am crying, might have been like the best of this whole season. You know, obviously not the best necessarily to watch. It was so difficult week to week to just watch him be fooled and fall deeper and deeper into all of this, the masquerade and the orchestration of it all, you know, the two-timing, the friggin' devil on his shoulder and everything. That was so painful throughout the season, to just see the gradual demise, his good name, his mental and emotional stability. You know, he had become so fragile, and even there in his final moments, you know, freaking clearly, you know, he's endured so much freaking psychological torture this season. But to see him having, you know, they obviously depicted a lot of it off screen, where we see him, we come into the episode and he's just riddled with arrows, and you can tell that he's just been a freaking punching bag for Sauron here. You know, the torture became physical, and his spirit's already been broken, so his body's the last thing to go, but he still won in a way, you know, like, I don't know, I interpreted that as, you know, Sauron's offering to him, don't freaking test me, I can draw this out as long as I want, I'll keep you alive as long as I freaking have to, like, you are mine, you know, asserting that control and threatening him with the fear of still living in this prolonged freaking torture. But Celebrimbor was able to freaking Uno reverse card it, y'all, and he got into Sauron's mind. He had spent enough freaking time with him, he knew how to freaking piss him off to the point that he would just, you know, grant him the mercy of killing him. It was a mercy at that point. I would argue it's obviously freaking tragic, but that's what Celebrimbor wanted, and he was right. He's like, I'm gonna go, I can't even talk about it, I'm gonna go to a place where you'll never be able to freaking haunt me again. And he absolved himself, you know, his dying words of, I'm not the freaking Lord of the Rings, you are. Like, this will not be my legacy. This is everything you've done, everything you've tried to project onto me, and all of the responsibility here and accountability for all of this. This is your creation, not mine. So, you know, he freed himself. And I do think that Sauron internalized that. Like, I don't think he was just talking to a wall. I do think Sauron very much heard every word and felt it. And, you know, he seemingly got emotional, you know, as he has to deal the final blow to Celebrimbor. And, you know, he didn't have to put on an act. You know, at that point the curtain had dropped. His lone audience member of Celebrimbor that he's been just freaking toying with this whole time, you know, he didn't have to be acting anymore. But even after Celebrimbor dies, you see the tear roll down Sauron's cheek, and do I believe that to be, like, real? I part of me does. Because, yeah, the facade was over. He didn't have to put on a show. Whether that was genuine, I don't know, remorse, or dare I say sadness, you know, a twinge of pain at the thought of losing his friend here, even though that was very much a contrived, you know, relationship and whatnot. I don't know what's sick and twisted, if any sort of vulnerable or painful emotion or remorse Sauron might have felt at that time, but he didn't have to keep putting on the show. I do think he heard Celebrimbor's words, so whether that was tears of remorse and pain and grief, or rather, tears for all the torture that he's obviously, undergone as a servant of Morgoth, and the fact that he will never shake that. And as Celebrimbor expresses to him, you're a prisoner to them now. Like, this is not the blessing you freaking think it is. Again, Charlie Vickers' freaking performance this season and in this final freaking episode when the mask is just truly off and he's just full-fledged Sauron mode, like, so freaking satisfying to watch. It's very interesting the way in which this show frames and really creates dynamic perspectives of the evil, more villainous characters like Adar and the orcs, his children, Sauron in some respects when he seemingly expresses vulnerability and recollects on, the trauma of his past and, everything that molded him to become the monster that he is. But, for Adar and the orcs, his children, it's like, yes, you would categorize them as the evil, villainous characters and all of this, the bad guys and whatnot, but they're all kind of victims as well, in a way. You can't help it. I don't know whether I should say this or not, but, like, dare I say, you can't help but necessarily feel a touch bad for Adar's children, who've all just now, risked their lives for him to try to prevent, further enslavement by Sauron and whatnot, to prevent going back to that past, only to just fall into that fate again. And then, the realization, the very evident, very clear, truth being Sauron doesn't give a frick about any of them, like the way Adar actually did. Like, I do wish there had been maybe some more time, in his final moments there for Adar. He put that freaking ring on and it was a blast from the past, y'all. Like, I wish they had maybe fleshed that out a bit more. I don't know. I just felt like that was so wild, that his final moments with Galadriel of having been restored to his natural self, I guess. But as he explains, it's like, this isn't who I am anymore. He's always leaned into the sob story of it all, and this is why I always perceive Adar as a bit of a victim. He's not shy about retelling all the trauma that he endured to get to that point, driven to this brink of, yes, is he a homicidal crazy leader of, the orcs and everything? Like, yeah, I'm not saying he's just such a I'm sad he's dead. He was such a complex, maybe one of the most intriguing characters of this whole series so far, and it's because of that reason a part of you feels bad for him and for what he lost, and deep down, is his original self, like, is the elf he once was still in there. But then, on the other hand, yes, he's this crazy homicidal, but he's a father. He's still, that's at the end of the day what his identity boils down to, and he does genuinely have care, for his children. I know I was saying last week, like, he's willing to risk their lives, but the truth of the matter is, yes, you can, I think, come from a place of love that you'd rather maybe see them die than fall, victim, fall servant to the hands of Sauron. He knows that would be a worse fate for them. So for him to once again tap back into his true, it's like a ghost of his former, self. That's not who he identifies as anymore. He would rather be their father, and then for them to all freaking betray him as he had Sauron, stab him in the back 50,000 freaking times, only to then, see Sauron treat them with nowhere near the same, he's willing to freaking just kill them off. Like, they are just his servants and no more for him, versus for Adar, they were his children and he would have done anything to protect them. So I'm actually I don't know, I wish that had maybe been just more fleshed out. It felt like he had that epiphany and that realization, and I was just like, dang, this is so complex and enthralling, and then he died. But maybe it was the quick, the turnaround there of him having that epiphany, coming back to his true, what he believes is his true self, what he was molded to become. But that's the identity that he embraces. He'd rather be their father than keep that ring and rekindle any bit of his old life, only to then die minutes later. But now that it's hitting me, I was like, so much freaking happened. I feel like I could barely mourn, during all of the just freaking and angst that I felt towards his character, it wasn't who he was, that he was a ghost of his former self as long as he kept the ring on his finger. And what a way to freaking open this episode. But yes, I feel like so much happened. I barely had a moment to grieve that or think about that. And for Durin and then Adar, like, I didn't even process that was such a loss of one of the most intriguing and complex characters of the show so far. I'm actually really gonna miss, because he was a great antagonist, and I thought he and Galadriel had great chemistry and back and forth in regards to, the complex nature of their relationship and, the question of whether he still has any sort of allegiance or any little sliver of loyalty to his past life as an elf or whatnot, and his mission now, his purpose as a father. And I just thought his back and forth with Galadriel, they were like interesting mirrors for one another. So I'm sad that he's no longer going to be in the show going forward. I thought he was a really amazing original character here, but of course then you just feel bad knowing these orcs, they bent the knee and they picked the wrong freaking side, but it's too freaking late. I was gonna say, I feel like they really put a bow on a lot of people's arcs. This season, feels like a fresh slate going into what season 3 will be, but the weight of this season was the tension between Galadriel and Elrond, all of her self-imposed guilt and whatnot. So now that that's been kind of remedied a little bit, I'm curious where this is going to go in regards to all of their, internal conflict. I am interested to see if, having the darkness of Sauron, literally being stabbed by it, as they were trying to heal her, like it was about to freaking overtake her, she was slipping into the freaking shadow of it all. I'm curious now, it feels like he was mentally a part of her, this season, mentally haunting her, but now it feels like he's infiltrated her entire being, her entire soul, to the point he almost overtook her. So I'm curious if that will have any lingering, effects going forward. Ooh, yeah, I feel like I'm missing so much because so much freaking happened. I need to watch this again. Let me know if you guys would I feel like I want to do a full overall season 2 review here now that it's freaking over. And what else am I gonna do between now and season 3? So stay tuned for that. I think I actually want to do that because I have so many thoughts about this season. I know I had commentary, following each episode. I tried my best to review them in the moment while it was fresh, but of course, I definitely have a different lens of things after a passage of time when it's not necessarily just fresh in my system and I can think it over a bit more. So I definitely want to do a full season 2 review. Ooh, let me know what you guys think about this finale. Let me know if your guys' predictions came true, if you're happy with this finale. I definitely feel much more like I can endure whatever weight we have now between now and season 3 versus that season 1 ending it felt like so much more of a freaking cliffhanger. So this, I think I might like more as a finale. It healed many things while still stirring up so much of the emotion of this season, and I just feel like a lot of people's arcs and their internal conflict kind of came full circle. It feels like a different slate going into the 3rd season. So let me know what you guys thought. I can't wait to hear from you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching all of these episodes with me. It was so much fun this season. I feel like it felt like a much different experience from season 1 here on the internet, and I feel like I met a lot of you guys here from season 2 here. So I'm really happy that you're here and that we could watch this together, and I'm just grateful for all of your feedback and commentary and sharing your positive vibes with me this season, and that we could just enjoy this beautiful show together. So thank you guys so much for watching. I can't believe it's over. What am I gonna do? I don't have to stay up till midnight anymore on Wednesdays, but thank you so much for watching with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you're doing so well. Let me know your thoughts down below. Until next time, I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Bye, guys.